I never imagined the night would start with my heart pounding against my ribs like that. It was 7:48 p.m. when the message arrived. Tonight I'm leaving for someone else. Don't call me or text me again. I stared at the glowing screen in my trembling hand, waiting for the punchline. Cruel joke. A misunderstanding. Something. But no, the words were there, black and white, clear as daylight. My wife Sarah, the woman I had loved for 9 years and married for 6, had just ended our life together with a single text message. I felt the ground tilt beneath me as if gravity had betrayed me too. I was in the living room, still wearing the shirt she ironed for me this morning, still smelling faintly of the perfume she wore when she kissed me goodbye at breakfast. How could this happen between morning coffee and nightfall? The first call I made anyway. Straight to voicemail. The second the same. By the third, I sat there with the phone pressed to my ear, listening to her recorded voice. "Hi, this is Sarah. Leave a message." And felt my throat tighten. I didn't leave a message. What would I even say? Come home. Explain. How could you? The apartment felt too quiet, too still. Our wedding picture on the mantel seemed to mock me. 2 people smiling under an oak tree, full of promises. I poured myself a glass of water. My hands wouldn't stop shaking. Midnight crawled past. The couch became my prison. Every car that passed outside made me think she might return. But she didn't. Instead, I sat there, phone in hand, scrolling through our messages. Last week she sent me a photo of her lunch. Sushi with a smiley face. 2 days ago, she asked if we should go to the cabin next month. Yesterday she said she loved me before hanging up. And tonight she left. No fight. No warning. Was gone. Barely slept. When the sun rose, my phone was buzzing like a trapped hornet. I blinked at the screen. 99 missed calls. From Sarah. My chest tightened. I opened my messages. 10 unread texts. Please answer. I made a mistake. I'm scared, Alex. Please call me back. A mixture of anger and something I hated to admit. Hope surged through me. I didn't call right away. Part of me wanted her to sweat, to know how it felt to be abandoned with nothing but silence. But my hands betrayed me again and I called. She answered on the first ring. Alex. Oh, thank God. Where are you? Her voice was ragged, like she'd been crying all night. Where am I? Home, Sarah. The same place you left me. There was a pause. Alex. I didn't, she choked. I made a terrible mistake. Please, can we talk? Clenched my jaw. You told me not to call. Not to text. You left for someone else. What's there to talk about? It wasn't like that. I just meet me, please. Tonight. At our spot by the lake. Or spot. The bench by the water where I proposed to her. The place that once held so much meaning now felt like a cruel joke. I almost didn't go. But curiosity is a cruel leash. And betrayal is a wound that begs for answers. She was already there when I arrived. Red-eyed, hair messy, clutching a paper cup of coffee like it might anchor her to the earth. Alex, she whispered as I approached. Thank you for coming. Start talking, I said, keeping my hands in my pockets. She nodded, tears spilling over. I don't know what I was thinking. I met someone a few months ago. Work. It started as friendship, then texts, then. I thought I had feelings for him. He made me feel alive in a way I thought I'd lost. The words cut, each one a blade. So you left me. Just like that. No. I thought he was what I wanted. He told me to leave you, said he'd take care of me. But when I did. Her voice cracked, he laughed. Said he never planned to stay. He just wanted to see if I'd actually do it. I stared at her, the cold wind biting my face. So I was your safety net. And when he pulled the rug, you came crawling back. It's not like that, she cried. Alex, I was stupid. I threw everything away for nothing. I want to fix this. Please. I wanted to scream. To tell her how my chest felt like it was caving in when I read her message. How I sat in the dark wondering what I'd done wrong. Instead I said, do you love him? No. She shook her head violently. I don't even know what I felt. It was excitement, attention, but not love. Not like what we have. What we had, I corrected. The next weeks were a blur. She moved back into her sister's place. She called every day. She sent long texts, old photos, memories, trying to patch the hole she'd torn open. Friends told me to leave her. Some said people make mistakes. My mother, ever gentle, said, "You have to decide if your heart can heal, Alex, not if she deserves it." Kept going to work. Kept breathing. But nights were hard. I'd catch myself reaching for her pillow, remembering her laugh in the kitchen, the way she'd wrap her arms around me when I came home late. And then I'd remember that text. "Tonight I'm leaving for someone else. Don't call me or text me again." Those words were burned into me. 2 months later, she asked to meet again. This time, she came with no makeup, no rehearsed lines, just a small box of things I'd left at her place. A book, a watch, a scarf she'd knitted. "I'm not here to beg anymore," she said quietly. "I know I broke something that can't be fixed. I needed you to know I'm sorry." Her voice was calm this time. No tears. Just a hollow kind of honesty. I looked at her. The woman I once planned a family with, dreamed a future with, and felt something shift. Not forgiveness. Not hatred either. Just finality. "Sarah," I said slowly, "what you did, it killed something in me. I don't think I can ever look at you the same way again." She nodded, a single tear sliding down. I figured. I wish I could take it back. "Me too," I said. The divorce wasn't dramatic. Papers signed, rings returned. She sent one last message months later. "I hope you find someone who never makes you doubt yourself." I didn't reply. Because here's the thing about betrayal. It's not just about the act. It's about the trust that dies quietly afterward. The version of yourself that loved without fear. Sarah didn't just leave that night. She took that version of me with her. But somewhere in the wreckage I began to rebuild. Not for her, not for revenge, but because I had to. And maybe one day, someone will find me where she left me. And I'll be ready.